Marla Streb is one of the most iconic figures in mountain biking history, a true pioneer who broke boundaries and redefined what women could achieve in the sport. Her name represents more than just racing victories, it symbolizes determination, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of adventure. Known for her fearless riding style, bold personality, and groundbreaking achievements, Marla Streb's journey from biology student to professional downhill racer has inspired generations of riders across the world. Born on June 24, 1965, in Baltimore, Maryland, Marla did not follow the traditional path into cycling. In fact, she earned a master's degree in biology and worked as a biomedical researcher before realizing that her true calling lay not in laboratories but on rugged mountain trails. Her background in science gave her an analytical approach to problem solving, but her passion for adrenaline and adventure led her to take a different direction in life. She bought her first mountain bike in her late 20s, which is quite late compared to most professional athletes, but it was the start of an extraordinary journey that would take her to the top of the sport. Marla's introduction to competitive cycling came through endurance races and cross-country events. However, she quickly realized that her strength lay in downhill racing, a high-speed, high-risk discipline that requires precision, courage, and total control under pressure. What made Marla stand out was her aggressive riding style and her ability to push limits where others hesitated. She raced not only to compete but to explore the boundaries of human capability. Her commitment to mastering technical terrain and steep descents soon earned her respect among peers and fans alike. During the 1990s and early 2000s, Marla Streb emerged as one of the most dominant and influential downhill racers in the United States. She competed in multiple national and international championships, earning numerous titles and podium finishes. She became a multiple-time U.S. national downhill champion and represented her country at world championships, consistently performing at an elite level against the best riders in the world. What made her accomplishments even more remarkable was that she often competed in a sport that was, at the time, heavily male-dominated. Her presence on the professional circuit not only broke stereotypes but also inspired other women to take up mountain biking and racing seriously. One of Marla's most memorable career moments came when she was featured in the 2004 film, The Road to Athens, a documentary highlighting the journey of athletes preparing for the Olympics. Although downhill mountain biking was not an Olympic event, her inclusion in the film demonstrated her influence beyond racing. She became a recognizable face of the sport, representing the passion, grit, and intensity that define mountain biking as a lifestyle. Her partnership with major cycling brands such as Luna Chicks and Specialized helped bring more visibility to women's mountain biking. Marla wasn't just a racer, she was also an ambassador. She promoted equality in sports, mentored young riders, and used her platform to encourage more women to pursue cycling professionally. Through her efforts, she helped pave the way for programs that support women's participation in extreme sports, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to grow even after her retirement from professional racing. Marla Streb's career was not without its share of challenges. Downhill racing is one of the most dangerous disciplines in cycling, and she faced numerous injuries throughout her career. Broken bones, concussions, and crashes were part of her story, yet none of these setbacks could stop her. Her resilience became one of her defining characteristics. Each time she fell, she came back stronger, smarter, and more determined. This perseverance not only helped her achieve greatness on the track but also inspired countless fans to face their own challenges with courage and tenacity. After retiring from professional racing, Marla continued to influence the mountain biking community through coaching, writing, and entrepreneurship. She authored a memoir titled Downhill: The Life Story of a Gravity Goddess, where she shared personal stories from her racing days, her philosophy on life, and the lessons she learned through the ups and downs of her career. The book captured her humor, honesty, and boldness, offering readers an authentic glimpse into the world of professional mountain biking and the mindset required to succeed in it. In addition to her writing, Marla also became involved in advocacy and business ventures aimed at promoting cycling culture. She and her husband founded Streb Trail Systems, a company dedicated to building sustainable and accessible mountain bike trails. Through this initiative, she continues to shape the future of mountain biking by making it more inclusive and environmentally responsible. Her efforts in trail design and community engagement highlight her belief that biking is more than a sport, it's a way to connect people with nature and each other. Another important aspect of Marla Streb's legacy is her role as a mother and mentor. Even after starting a family, she maintained her adventurous spirit and continued to ride and race. She became a symbol of balance, proving that it's possible to pursue personal passions while also embracing family life. Her ability to combine motherhood with athleticism redefined the image of female athletes and demonstrated that strength and compassion can coexist. Beyond racing and trail building, Marla has remained a vocal advocate for diversity and representation in cycling. She recognizes that many barriers still exist for women and underrepresented groups in outdoor sports, and she has worked tirelessly to break those barriers. Her work with organizations promoting youth cycling programs and women's empowerment initiatives shows her ongoing commitment to growing the sport from the ground up. Even in her 50s, Marla continues to ride, compete in endurance events, and participate in bike festivals. Her enthusiasm has not faded; if anything, it has evolved. She now rides not only for competition but for joy, connection, and exploration. She often speaks about how cycling gives her a sense of freedom and creativity, allowing her to express herself in ways that words cannot. Her lifestyle embodies the philosophy that adventure does not have an age limit and that passion can fuel a lifetime of movement and discovery. Marla Streb's story is one of courage, transformation, and lasting impact. She entered mountain biking at a time when women were underrepresented and carved out a space that inspired thousands to follow. Her racing achievements, advocacy work, and ongoing contributions to cycling culture make her one of the most influential figures in the sport's history. Whether it's through her daring descents, her mentorship of young riders, or her work in building sustainable trails, Marla has shown that real strength comes from passion, persistence, and a love for adventure.